Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb and we're back with more Football Manager 2019 and Chelsea, a special Friday video, seeing as I missed one earlier in the week. We're going to do a video today and we're going to do a video over the weekend, and today we are taking on Manchester City. It's been a long time coming. We've been trying to do this Man City game for a few episodes now and it kept getting pushed back. Most recently it's because they had an FA Cup replay which they lost to Leicester. So we're finally going to get this game today. We're facing them again in like a couple of episodes time, and while they did start very strongly and were unbeaten, they've dropped to like 4th, 5th place, and Pep Guardiola is actually under scrutiny and is in danger of losing his job. So they might have a new manager by the next time we see them, but we're going to play them today and hopefully win. Last episode we defeated Arsenal 4-1 in the second leg of our EFL Cup semi-final tie, winning 5-2 in total on aggregate after a draw at Emirates. And the next episode I will be bringing you the final of the Carabao Cup, which is against Manchester United, and that will be on Sunday's video. Off screen I did just play 3 matches. The first one was the FA Cup 4th round tie against Exeter, and unsurprisingly we won very comfortably, 5-0 win. In the Cup against League 2 Exeter. And Pardew returned at centre-back and had another brilliant game. Hudson-Odoi also played. Fabregas got a start as well. So went with a bit of a change in system here as well, with 2 centre-backs, 2 wing-backs, the midfield 2, and then a central attacking midfielder ahead of them, Cesc Fabregas playing as the Ungonch in that game. But the 5 goals came from various people. Started off with a 6th-minute penalty converted by Rodrigo. Nice early goal to kick us off. Callum Hudson-Odoi, who scored 2 goals in a previous cup game, scored in the 19th minute to make it 2-0. We added a third through an own goal by Daniel Boateng, so that was our 3rd goal. In the second half, we got 2 more. Willian scored a brilliant goal on 55 minutes, and then on 73 minutes, Hudson-Odoi with his 2nd of the game, a 5-0 win in total. And we keep getting some good draws. In round 5, we've got Coventry. I just had a look and it is in the Ricoh Arena, so it is an away game. Coventry though, you know what, they used to be really good. They were an ex-Premier League side. Are they still in League 2 or are they in League 1 now? They're in League 1 and they're about mid-table. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be alright. Then we received some comeuppance as well. We lost at home to Arsenal, the team that we beat last time in that cup semi-final, or drew in the Emirates and then beat them in the league. They beat us 4-2 at our own stadium. This one didn't go to plan. Again, I went with a bit of a different formation here. I went with a 4-3-3 pretty much, and it didn't work. I think having an extra man in defence really helps because we haven't had a lot to do defensively. And I feel like they were a bit exposed here today because we didn't really have anyone sitting behind that midfield 3. Maybe having someone a bit deeper, maybe having N'Golo Kante as a slightly deeper midfielder or someone like Jorginho in that role might work. But I think in the future, I think we're going to stick with that 3 at the back because I think that was the key to keep getting our good results. I mean, we took the lead. We started really well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek scored after less than 5 minutes, so a good start to the game and a good lead. But then Arsenal scored 3 goals in about 6 minutes. It was a quick-fire double by Aubameyang, 34th minute and the 38th minute, after a really disappointing performance by him in those cup games. He got into this game and got a brace. And then 2 minutes after Aubameyang's 2nd goal, Lacazette scored, him playing on the right side of a front 3 pretty much with Iwobi. And made it 3-1 before half-time. We pulled a goal back on 56 minutes, Alvaro Morata scoring to make it 3-2. And we were, really going for a point and trying to save something from this match. But Arsenal got a 4th through substitute Danny Welbeck. The only change they made, Welbeck scored a 4th goal and put their game to bed. Disappointed by us. One of the worst performances of our season, easily. We've only lost 3 matches this season. This is our 4th. So, yeah, this is easily the worst we played all season. And we're in the middle of a really tough run at the moment. We've got some really hard games. And up next was Old Trafford, Manchester United, who we beat 3-2 at Stamford Bridge. And this one ended in a draw. I think a draw was a good result here. Away at Old Trafford, it's hard to get a point. And I think it's fair as well. I think it was a very close game. We returned to our 3 at the back formation. Christensen, Rudiger and David Luiz playing in defence. Also, Barkley was dropped and we went with Kovacic and Kante in midfield. The goal, though, came from a defender once again. Rudiger with his 2nd goal of the season from a set piece gave us a lead on 33 minutes. Once again, couldn't quite put away our chances, and David De Gea did have a good display in goal, so just managing the 1 goal for Chelsea. United equalised on 67 minutes. Jesse Lingard with the goal to rescue a point for the home team. Wasn't too bad. I think we defended very strongly. I think on another day United could have snatched something, but we defended well. Rudiger man of the match, getting the goal. David Luiz played really well. Emerson got the assist, but otherwise was pretty ineffective and went off with a knock. So, yeah, losing to Arsenal was a bit of a horrible one, but we've got Man City next, and then we've got Tottenham, and then we travel to Bulgaria for the Europa League. So we've got a very tough schedule at the moment. And the loss to Arsenal and the draw against Man United has seen us knocked off top spot and down into third. We do still have that game in hand, which we play today against Man City. So if we win this match, we will return to the top of the table. We are odds on to win this game. Man City have struggled recently. See, City lost back-to-back league games around the Christmas period, and they've not recently lost to Wolves as well, although they have just thrashed West Ham 5-1, so they are looking to build on that. This is the team that drew against Arsenal. Hazard has not been performing as I'd like once again, and it's disappointing. Kovacic also, after a really strong start, has kind of died down a bit. We're going to start Ruben Loftus-Cheek today. He's in really good form. We're doing really well. And I'm going to go with Azpilicueta over Andreas Christensen as well. Kepa's back in goal as well. After losing 4-2 to Arsenal, Kepa returned for the Man United game. Caballero out the team once again, and I don't know if we'll see him again this season. He might play the cup final. I've played him in all the cup games, so I think he'll return for that. So we're facing City for the first time since the Commuinty Shield match, which we won on penalties, and they've got a very strong team. Ederson in goal, back four of Hector, Otamendi, Stones and Danilo, Fernandinho, Gundogan and De Bruyne in midfield, and then Sane, Bernardo Silva on the wings, Aguero up top. Not the first choice centre-back pairing. I think I'd probably put Laporte in there, but he's on the bench. Mahrez is on the bench. Gabriel Jesus, Kyle Walker, Raheem Sterling. Willian also not playing because he did suffer a bit of an injury, I think in the Arsenal match, but I'm not quite sure which game it was. But Willian not fully fit. I'm going to have a bit of an individual chat to Hazard as well. Assertively say, I want to see a good performance from you. You listen keenly, that's okay. Let's start the match. Well, we're halfway through the first half. No highlights yet. We've had 6 shots, 2 on target, which is good. We're playing in the yellow today, despite the fact we're the home team. That's interesting. I guess Man City's away kit's blue as well, so that might be why. Morata's got the ball here and goes for goal. Ederson forced into a save. First chance of the match goes our way. First highlight of the match. Been very quiet up to this point, and we're 25 minutes in. Emerson's on the ball now. Again, favouring him over Alonso at the moment. That's a great ball through to Hazard, and Hazard can't get it on target. That was a really good move by Emerson and a really good chance, but couldn't quite convert it. Well, half-time's approaching. A couple of decent chances for us, but no goals yet, and we're halfway through the match. That's all right. I think we've had the better of that, definitely. Man City just edging possession, but we've had 3 times the shots they have. I think we're being the better team. Hopefully we will find a goal. We've been the better team here. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll be fine. Not going to add too much to that. They're listening keenly. It's a decent team talk. So we're going to try and make Loftus-Cheek a little bit more advanced. Kante can deal with the defensive stuff. That's okay. And we've got 3 people at the back as well, so I think we're fine that way. Hazard again on a 6.4. Morata, 6.4 as well. Not really had much involvement. But second half, hopefully we can change that and find a goal. We want to win this one to go back on the top of the table. If we draw, then we're going to have to wait for them to slip up again. So not what I want, really. And we've got a corner here, 55 minutes coming up. Pedro to take the corner. And, it's off the post by Loftus-Cheek. Kante's got it now. He's got a few goals this season. He gives it to Loftus-Cheek and a sliding tackle there by, I think that was Jonas Hector. And another good chance goes wasted. Hazard is not performing as I'd expect. Once again, a 6.2. I mean, if he plays poorly again, we're going to have to give him one of those criticised form chats because it's not good. He's the best player we have, and he's not performing well. It's very much 2015 Hazard we've got here. And we've got about 15 minutes left. Hazard's coming off. And I think we're actually going to play Hudson-Odoi. He plays so well in the games I play him in. We're going to give him a game. I know it's Man City. He's like 19, but I want to play him. I'm also going to go with Alonso over Emerson. Change that left-hand side completely. Zabacosta misses a header there. Sane actually committed a foul, and Sane is going to get a red card here. He's on a yellow, and the referee is approaching the German. It looks like City are going to 10 men. Leroy Sane is sent off. Right, we're going attacking. We have an extra man now. 87 minutes. We've got another change we can make. It's going to be a straight swap up front. Morata for Rodrigo. There we go. 4 minutes of injury time with an extra man, but it looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw. Yeah, the whistle's going to blow any second. There it is. It wasn't the most exciting of matches, was it? I was trying to build this, and this is a bonus video. I don't usually upload on Fridays. But a 0-0, when we had 10 shots on target, I think it was a case of two very strong defences there. Kepa did really well, a 7.2 in goal. Azpilicueta also played well. Ederson did really well. Otamendi was man of the match. Hector also playing well. I think it was a case of good defending, and going forward, we just weren't very good. Mind you, neither were they. Sane got 6.3. Gundogan didn't do too well. But it's Hazard and Morata for me. Hazard, like, I don't know what it is. I'm going to say I was happy with what I saw out there. They like that. That's good. Leicester are sacked Claude Puel. They've not been doing very well. Southampton are riding high. I don't know what it is about the Saints in 7th place. Whatever they're doing, it's working. They still have the same manager, do they? Is it still Mark Hughes? It's still Mark Hughes. I don't know what they're doing, but it's working. I know Proudly's not in charge, that's for sure. Because I'm not sure they're doing too well under him. I think it's Gabbiadini. Gabbiadini's got 14 goals for them. That's unheard of. Just a quick bit of transfer news for you, actually. I forgot to talk about this. The Brazilian striker Pedro has joined us from Fluminense. £9.75 million. He's uncapped for Brazil, so unfortunately we couldn't secure a work permit. But for now, he's gone on loan to Sporting in Portugal, where hopefully he can get some first team appearances and hopefully get noticed for Brazil and maybe get some caps for him. I doubt that's going to happen, so this is probably a stupid signing to make. Because he's 21, he's Brazilian. I doubt he's going to get up there with like Firmino and with the other Brazilian strikers, but who knows? Might be a bit of a waste of £10 million, that. So we didn't quite take advantage of our game in hand, although we do return to 2nd place with a better goal difference than Arsenal. Man United are a point ahead though, and they're on a long unbeaten run, so we need them to slip up, and the way they're playing at the moment, that might not be happening. We meanwhile haven't won in our last 3 games, so a little bit alarming, although they're against very good teams. We've got Spurs next, so like I said, we're in a very tough run of fixtures at the moment. And that's going to continue with Spurs and then the cup games against Ludogorets, and we'll return for the EFL Cup final against Man United at Wembley. That will be our next video, and that will be coming out on Sunday, so do keep an eye out for that. Thankfully after that we've got a pretty easy run of fixtures, and we don't have anyone tough again until the start of April when we face Man City. We're in 2nd place, we're looking good, and you know what, it's just a top 4 finish this year. I don't need to win the league straight away, I just want to get top 4, and at the moment we're looking like we're going to do that. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you've enjoyed it, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next episode for the EFL Cup final against Manchester United, and hopefully it will be trophy number 2 of the season after our Community Shield win at the start. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.